Keiryn, obviously such a great start for you guys, but it seemed like Buffalo just really amped up the intensity defensively. What kind of changed there, in that second quarter and then the rest of the game that was really making it hard for you guys to score?
I think we started off with a lot of good ball movement, getting in transition, executing, and down the line. We struggled to execute, run our plays correctly, and I think that really just hurt us because on defense, when we didn't get stops and then we didn't execute and we weren't scoring, they kind of built themselves a lot of momentum, and it was hard to stop.
Let's talk about, obviously Watson is such a tough guard. You and Janae and a lot of players trying to slow her down. Just what was it like trying to keep her in check and really just trying to limit her?
Well, I think she's just a very versatile player. She can hit the jumper, the three, floater. But particularly just getting through those ball screens with her was probably the hardest part because she kept utilizing that, and that was really throwing us off.
Just the start for you guys. 13-0 run to start. I think 18 points the first 5 minutes. You were a big contributor to that. Just talk about just the energy from that. Maybe that first three going in, just kind of the confidence level for you and your team in that early going.
I think we started off really confident. We came in there, we wanted to win this game. This was a big game for us, and that's how we started. I think as we settled in, that's where it kind of changed. And obviously, like you said, going in the second quarter was kind of where that kind of stopped.
In this series, Buffalo has really kind of dominated it for a little bit of a little while, and just what makes this team so hard to go up against, in this last year and a half that you've been here? Just what makes this team so challenging?
I think every time they're coming with physicality, they're coming in a way they know they want to win and compete. And they're not a team that just because they're down, we did get off to a good start, they're the type of team, they're going to come back and they're going to keep pushing. So we can't, relax and let them back into the game.
You had 11 assists on 20 made shots tonight as a team. How does moving the ball like that really help the team grow?
Like I said, I think in the beginning we were really moving the ball, and that's how we got those assists, and that's how we got the shots in the lead. But then we kind of stopped that in the second half, and I think we just need to continue it and continue sharing the ball and continue making that extra pass.
And then as a team, you had 17 offensive rebounds tonight, which is 7 more than Buffalo had. How was crashing the board just a big point of emphasis for you as a team?
Well, I think we're size-wise bigger than them, and our post players, we go to the board every time, and I think that's an important aspect that we need to keep going because at times that keeps us in the game.
Any other questions for Keiryn? All right, Keiryn, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Coach, whenever you're ready, if you want to start us off with a thought or two, and then we'll take questions.
Yeah, really good Buffalo team. Just tough team. Imposes their will on you. I think our kids played hard. I got to do a better job of transferring our execution from practice to games, because I thought we had a pretty good plan moving forward from practice and shoot around today. But just didn't execute, come to fruition. So back to the drawing board. We gotta do a better job. Got to do a better job in transition. Got to do a better job executing in the half court. Got to do a better job of keeping people off the free throw line. And it starts with me. I have no misconceptions. It starts with me. So, I'm a turn this inward, and then we'll get on to Miami tomorrow.
Questions?
Coach, obviously such a hot start for you guys. 18-6 in the first 4.5 minutes, but just what did you feel changed the most? Just especially with Buffalo's defense, seems like the intensity ramped up, but just what was maybe the big factor just for them getting back in it?
Yeah, I thought they put their foot on the gas and we took ours off. They got to the basket a couple times on us, especially in transition, which kind of let them back in the game. And momentum's it can be a fantastic thing or a cruel thing. And if you don't have the discipline, or fight to kind of stop the flow, it gets overwhelming, and then it kind of overtakes you, and then you start thinking about things that you weren't thinking about when you were just out there playing.
Just in your time here, I mean, Buffalo has been such a tough team for BG to beat, and over the years as well. Just in the matchups that you've had with them, just what makes them so tough and just hard to beat and everything.
Yeah, I think you said it. I think it's toughness. I think they're a really tough team. I think they get after it. They got a couple players just put their head down and get to the rim. They got, a great shot maker in Watson, and Williams does a fantastic job around the basket, especially for her size. So just tough, but tough. And they, again, they just impose their will on you. And if you let them, that's what happens.
Obviously, Taya back tonight, probably the healthiest you guys have been in a really long time. Is there still kind of some sort of learning curve as to what lineups work, kind of testing that out a little bit?
Yeah, I think, we're working our way through it. We don't know entirely what we have right now because we haven't played together. But, again, that's my job to put the pieces together and make it work. So that's what we're going to do.
17 offensive rebounds tonight. How do you keep that up through the rest of the MAC season?
Well, a lot of those were our own missed shots, so hopefully we don't keep that up. Our effort isn't bad. Our effort's there. It's our focus and attention to detail, and it falls on my shoulders. I gotta get that taken care of. I gotta get it from practice, where they do a phenomenal job, to games.
Any other questions for Coach? All right. Thank you, sir.